So, I went through some of my tutorial materials. Looks like that stuff's the code for this is mostly done. I might add one more scene to demonstrate like varyings to the view visualization. Sort of combine the shading from that example with the other matrix transformations from the view thing. So I might end up doing that. For the most part, that's done. So I don't need that. No, I'll probably do a full screen example. And I probably will want to do geometries and materials. I probably want to do something just really small for these. Yeah. So let me go to the... Aquabeam, what's going on? Wait, why is... Oh, you know... Oh, this might be bad, actually. Because I updated my computer, PRing. So I think I'm going to just PR all the changes that I needed to make in order to make the tutorial stuff work. So then after the next release, I'll probably, hopefully, just say, pull this latest version, and then you'll be able to do everything. And then you'll be able to like follow along everything. Okay, that worked. I thought something else up my terminal because I updated my computer recently and sometimes it breaks. I think the orientation stuff. What's the orientation stuff? But there's probably some stuff I had to like add there. I managed to get this working, so that's kind of cool. And the color changes up here. It'd be sort of nice to vary like the fill opacity for the lambdas. Looks blurry if the orientation isn't -1. Oh yeah, I fixed that problem with the orientation. But that was actually fixed by using hierarchical model matrices. So I don't really have to deal with that at all anymore. At this point, I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life now that I wrote most of that code. Because even on the idea of writing notes, I don't want to, like, in order to teach a lesson or to like make a video on something, to have to write a script. I think that's heading in the wrong direction. What I instead want is just have a few materials to visualize things, which I already have, and then just be able to talk about what they are, or what they visualize. Because if I ever expect, I don't even remember writing this. Interesting. Because if I ever expect Manim to be usable in an environment like a classroom where you can't have everything scripted necessarily, usually don't have everything scripted, I should be able to do that too. May a script help you be more concise? Yeah, it probably would. It would probably be helpful, like a little helpful to make a script. But I want the I want it to be possible to make a lesson without one. And like easy. Like impossible to reasonably make a presentation without them. Because like one of the drawbacks of the way Red, Blue, and Brown's contents works is that it just takes way too long. And most of the time, people aren't gonna, like if you want to be mainstream, people aren't gonna put that much time into it. Oh, and there's this thing. So that still works, that's great. I think the last thing I might do is do this, but with the colored triangle from here. To show it all coming together. Taking an extremely long time by you two. Yeah, this took a long time. But but it didn't take a long time for any good reason. Most of it was just writing out infrastructure, like 3D infrastructure, because so much of it was broken. Like, Grant just kinda did it. And so a lot of this stuff will be reusable. In the future, it shouldn't take nearly this long to put stuff together. Okay, maybe I'll just PR it now. Start PRing things now, because like I do plan to prepare, by the way, and like probably dry run it and stuff. But not a ton of anything. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll get the lighting. I'll make sure the lighting works, since that was a pain point before. And after that, just PR things. Oh, and I should probably do that raycasting at some point. Because that would also be really helpful. I call this mouse test. With the 3JS code, this is still a little finicky. Although it always turns out to work pretty well. Tutorial utils.get3mesh. I'll just do this. It should be a box mesh. Okay. And I might have broke something. Oh, that didn't take long. By self dot. Oh, it needs a light because it's using fog material. I think I add. I put basic material here. Okay, there we go. There we go. But I do want one with a light. Blake 4096, what's going on? Okay, so I'm gonna add a point light. Actually, I had both of these. Okay, that seemed to work. Change this to fog. Okay, so now the position is 0, 0, 0. But, you can tell it looks like it's above it. So I have to figure out what's going on here. What I'll probably do is connect this to some GUI things and see if I can move it around that way. Yeah, so I'll do that. I forgot how to even use the GUI. And part of that is because it should be a lot easier. It should be possible to say, like, what would it be? The best thing possible would be if you could do like a variable equals GUI.slider. You could just do like 0 to 10. And then it would just make a slider that controls this variable. Like add an updater to it under the hood. No, can't do that yet. Okay, I have to look at scene.py. Or GUI.py. Actually, is there a GUI test somewhere? Guess not. So it's going through widget config, then it's looking for the name. Then a widget. It's gonna pass that to dearpygui.core. Okay. Is this in like self.widgets? It is. I'm gonna look again if I have any examples of this. And I do, thank God. Oh, from back here. Slider int3, slider float. Okay. So I'll look at one like this. Okay, slope, slider, float, callback. This will just be a print or something. I forgot what this even needs. Callback, update opacity, a sender. And then something else. Slider float. Oh, then it has a callback data. And then it has a value. Oh, and then you have to do like dearpygui.getValue or something like that. What is GUI value? Must have been some dearpygui.core.getValue. Okay. Okay, sender data, which will be nothing. I'll just print try.core.getValue of the sender. Okay. Then here, callback on sender data. Should be able to pass in this one. Wait, why does this say it wasn't saved? Guess it doesn't update all the windows at the same time. That's annoying. It does say Dear PyGUI isn't defined here. Oh, it's Dear PyGUI. Oh, because I did this. I'll just do this. Even though that's a lot of typing. Okay, so that still works. That's good. Do an on-screen slider. So for this, I'm only debugging. And so I don't plan for like doing this on the final scene. If I want to do this in a final scene, that would be probably better as an on-screen slider. Yeah. This is so weird. Wait. How this position is updating. But whatever, I guess I'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, I wanted this to be a slider in 3. Okay, I guess I passed it something it doesn't like. First coordinate. Oh, I think you... I might just have to rerun this. And that's all. If I reran the right thing... What was it called? 3 test? Oh man! I actually have to type this for once. No, that still is a problem. Slider callback, min value, max value. Does it need a default value or something? Callback. Update first coordinate. It's the same thing. Guess I'll try setting a default value. Oh no, there's default value here too. So this works as a float? It doesn't work as a int 3. Okay. Int 3 doesn't even seem like a thing. Int x? Oh, I guess they updated this. Wait, what? Label ID with... They might have updated this out of existence. Wait, maybe there's a float. Is there a float 3? Nope. Float x. Okay. So I'll try it with a float x. Then I have the name. The name is the same as the ID. Widget callback with. Oh, then there's a size for the number, I guess. Okay. There's no attribute, yeah. This thing is making life hard for me. Yeah, it must not be updated to 0.8. Then in that case, I would have expected the float 3 to work. I guess not. Okay, guess I have to update DearPy GUI. Assuming this is for 0.8. It's fairly recent, so it probably is. Yeah, they're already on 0.8, so... I hope I know how to do this. What's the... poetry... update or something? Latest version of dependencies. I should just do this for all of them then. Oh, it says no dependencies. It's 0.6. I wish I knew how to use poetry. Is this setup.py? No, it's like something.toml. Okay. So this is using 0.6. I'm gonna switch this to 8. Okay. And poetry lock, I think. I'm scared that if I update all these dependencies, everything will just break. It probably won't, though. There probably won't be any major API changes or anything like that. Okay, this is updating everything. Oh, did I do DearPy GUI? That's annoying. According to the PyProject.toml. So why didn't it update this DearPy GUI? Oh, I guess that's 0.8 now. Maybe it just didn't show it or something. Okay, well now I can try adding a float X. Maybe I could just look at the examples. What's this? A 3D slider. Oh, 3D box slider. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try doing the slider float again. That still works. You know what I think this is? Just sort of looking at this. Actually, this kind of makes sense. I set the position to 0, 0, 0. If it's 0, 0, 0 relative to the camera... Oh wait, that doesn't quite make sense. It seems like the light is exactly where the camera is, kind of. And that when I move the camera, I'm moving it away from it? Possibly. I still need to get this working. Control click to directly modify the value. Okay, so this... I had to try to get a float X to work. And it still says it doesn't have it. I might actually just look in the code for this. Should be kind of janky. Well, that didn't work. Poetry run Python. Like this file. I have to take a look at this this file. Wait, why is this not showing? Oh, there we go. This is compiled code. That's annoying. Well, let me look in here. Yeah, it's still using the slider float whatever. It's like float 2. Although of course it's wrapped. Who knows where add slider float 2 is defined. Oh, that's probably just a chord thing. Okay, let's try. Segmentation fault. What could that mean? I've seen that happen before if there were name collisions. I guess that's not what this is. Okay, I'm gonna have to try editing the scene code directly. So what's happening here? And here I'm just going to go... I'll just directly say Project Core add. I'll first try a slider float. This will just be a slider. And call back should be a sender and data. I'll just do print IGI.core.get value sender. Okay, let's see if that crashes or what that does. Oh, not that. This is okay, so slider that isn't 3 works. Add a float 3. Okay, that works too. So it had to be something with the way it was being parsed. Well, parsed, or like something with the code that I wrote, thankfully. It's been really annoying to debug GUI's own code. Widget config and widget. Should have gotten the name and then the widget. Remove those and said GUI.core add slider float 3. Like so. There's double star of that dictionary. It seems like it should be fine. I won't do a min value, max value, default value. Try to keep this really simple. Okay, then it worked. Did like the min value make it break? Max value? The default value? It was the default value. Oh, the default value is a list. Okay. Well, thanks for telling me. Okay. I just got this negative 10 to 10. I take this out now. Okay, now I have these 3 sliders. And now I can use these to update the point light position. Self.point lights at 0 position. Equals that array. Okay. And I don't notice anything at all. Why? I should put a point here or something. Well, this light indicator will also be a box. It'll have a basic material. And this is going to have an updater. Obviously mob dot. Oh, I did its model matrix, I guess. equals translation matrix. Star of self-dot point lights. Now I think this will actually, I think this will cause a crash. Oh, well, it caused a different crash than I thought it would. There's no attribute position. Yeah, I have to do that the right way. It did do something. Wait, is this just working? 7. X, Y, and Z. So as the X becomes more negative, it eventually passes to the other side. What would be really useful? And the box has a width of 1, so it makes sense that as this increases above 1, it becomes visible. It doesn't make so much sense that the Y and X coordinates don't seem to do anything. That's kind of strange. But what would be really useful is if there was a utility function to just add in a grid. Just like this grid. If you could just randomly just had a utility thing that would just put this grid here so you can see where everything is. That would be nice. But alas, okay. So only the Z coordinate does anything. But that's not quite true. Can I right click? Control click, and then I can put in, because the light will reflect on the square. Oh, and here the X and Y is working. It's doing something. Where is the indicator? Oh, this should be star of self-dot point lights at 0. How did that not crash? That's crazy. Okay, so append it, put that here. The indicator still isn't visible. Oh, did I not add it? Okay. Okay, so the light is inside of it at first? Yeah, the light isn't reflecting properly in this case. Yeah, something's up with that. And let me make the light indicator smaller. So I'll scale it and then translate it. that sort of makes sense. I wonder if the intensity is high enough that because of the intensity it does that. Well, here it looks like it's coming from a different side even. Good. Color. I'm gonna turn down the distance, I guess. Like here, why is it lighting up that side? That makes no sense. Okay. I tried to play around with it to sort of see what's going on with it. But I don't think it's gonna do a ton of good, unfortunately. So I think this is handled in this 3 mesh. And here. The scene relative light position. Because without this, I think the light position is always relative to the camera. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pass in zero, zero, zero. Okay, so now it should be fixed, and I think it should be fixed at the location where the camera is. And it kind of looks like that's happening. I guess. Render scene camera get position. Okay, now I'm just gonna put it at the camera position. Like this. It looks like this is working too, because anywhere I move the camera, it's always illuminated. If I zoom out... Yeah, if I zoom out too much, it looks like the light can't quite reach it. Then I zoom in more, which will bring the light closer. Okay. So it looks like that's working too. So if I want this... scene relative light position to the camera position. Shouldn't I want this to be... Let's just draw this out. I know I've already done this. If this is the origin, this is the camera. And this is where I want the light to be. And I need it relative to the camera, I guess? Yeah, so it's just L minus C. Alright. Which is what I have here. NumPy array at point light config at position. Okay, both of those seem to work. Position. I'm gonna print this. And then use this. So Here it says it's at the origin. Increasing. Maybe fog materials are just bad? No way. Because this should totally be illuminating that side of it. But it refuses to for some reason. Yeah, I'm really not sure why this is happening. I could debug it within 3JS, but that could get really hairy too. I wonder if the normal matrix has anything to do with this. Let me print where it thinks the camera position is. Zero, 0, 11, that's correct. Where's the light? I'm gonna print the point light position. It says it's at 0, 0, 0, but it's not. If anything, it's at 0, 0, 11. But if it was at 0, 0, 11, then why wouldn't it be illuminated here? Gonna use good old F strings. I'm gonna print the scene relative. Oh, that didn't work. No, this has you printed things out with F strings. Oh, is it like... Try that. 0, 0, negative 11. So this is on top of the camera. Point light config. So here it's at the origin. All of the data I'm passing looks correct. Scene relative light position. Darn. Well, I tried. I probably have to... I don't want to have to run this in 3JS. That sounds annoying. What does this even do? Oh yeah, this is like doing pretty different stuff. Like doing pretty stuff that wouldn't work well in a regular browser. me see what changes I added. Wait, why are there no changes here? Oh, there were changes I made to like 3JS. Not this. 3.js. A bunch of formatting stuff. What a nightmare. Because I had to build it. And most of it's only in WebGL Render and WebGL Program. This .last program. Wait, why is that not working? Source renderers, WebGL. There we go. And this is mostly just Wooden Dev. Thanks so much for the follow. So this is mostly just saving the vertex and fragment shaders to the instance. I'll have to probably trace this down some more in order to figure out where the parameters are passed to the actual shaders. Maybe that won't be so terrible. It probably will be terrible. Here's what I'm gonna do. I have to do this eventually. Just index.html. Oh, this is what I was using. Thank God. Is there a node? Why do I just do node? Okay, that's not right. I hate computers. Okay. npm. How do you list what you can do? npm. Okay, run. And I think what I want to do is like serve it. So it's build dev, which is serving it. Lent. Okay, I guess I'll like this. I also hate computers. Yeah, they can be annoying. Oh, wait. No, I think this is right. So now if I go to that in my browser. I go to, I guess, index. Okay, I guess that worked. This. What is that? This equals thing. Maybe that's a web dev thing. So it's doing an orthographic camera, a scene, a box geometry. It's green colored. Creating a mesh, adding it, then it has this light. And its position is 555. Okay. Uniforms, point lights and point lights map. So on the console, it should be logging. its uniforms. 5, 5, -6. And why 5, 5, -6? When I set the light position to 5, 5, 5, and I put the camera at 11. Okay, so it's doing this, then it's subtracting the camera's position. That's why that would be a negative. That's why that'd be 5, 5, -6 here. And that's not what I was doing in my shaders. I was doing this the other way around. Wait, no, I was doing this. Yeah, I was totally doing this. Unfortunately. Yeah, taking the point light position and subtracting the camera position. So I guess that would mean... Let me actually try doing 5, 5, -6. I'll try putting the 3JS light at the origin. And this is dimmer, which makes sense. And now the position passed to the shader is 0, 0, 11. 0, 0, -11. I'll try doing that in Manim. Also change the color of this, which I might be able to do. Here. No, it doesn't have a color. Box G. Oh, that'd be part of the material. And I don't think it's just called color, it's called something else. Let's look at the proto here. Long material. Wait, how is this empty? Long material request returns material response. gRPC proto 3js.proto. Wait, what in the world? Oh, it must be set elsewhere. It would have to be. There's the geometry, there's the material. Here's the fun material stuff. Okay, that makes sense. So it's diffuse, emissive, specular, these things. So I think I have to set diffuse 0, 1, 0. And I think this is green. I think. Oh, this is a dictionary. Okay, so this is doing the same thing that 3JS is doing. It looks like the direction changes. There's something with the direction. Is it only when I change the camera? Here, everything's working perfectly. But if I move the camera, the light moves with it. Like here, okay. If I make this a 0, this is 0, this is 0. Nothing should be illuminated because the light should be inside the box, but that's not true. But it is true when the camera's stationary, so something must be up with the camera, right? Right? So it's happening here. I'm subtracting the camera position. Maybe I only need to subtract changes that aren't due to the model matrix? But I don't think that would make sense. What's frustrating is that it looks like it's almost doing what it's supposed to do. But like here, it's quite obviously wrong. And it looks like it would be less wrong if I didn't move the camera. I'm just not gonna subtract the camera position, I guess. Okay, so this is like weird. Buggy. This here, when I'm not subtracting the camera position, I guess I haven't tried that yet. Okay. So it looks like it's stationary there. Wait, what in the world? This might be... I think it's now relative to where the camera was. Like, all the changes are relative to 0, 0, positive 11. So I think here it's acting as if it's at 0, 0, positive 11. If I move this down to negative 11, which I can't, here I think it's inside of the cube. Maybe Fong materials are just bad. Maybe? Let me try doing this. Position 0, 0, negative 11, color. Or maybe this could have something to do with the model matrix of the... No, that wouldn't make sense. And they can make sense too if this relied on model matrices somehow. Okay, let me try something else with the 3JS code, I guess. Put this at 0, 0, positive 11. This does look the way it looked in Manim. I'm passing a color, I'm passing a position of 0, 0, 0. I'm gonna have to have that light move. Do I have to just set up orbit controls or something? This is what I get for trying to port code from 3JS. Controls equals new orbit controls. Set controls.update. Do I even have an animation loop? I guess so. Actually, I can rotate this. Let me try doing that. Interesting. I'm going to try using a different material. Actually, no, not. First I'm gonna do the orbit controls, then I'll try doing that. Also, can I get a bigger renderer, please? Try doing that. Okay, then I'll add in the orbit controls. Here, const controls equals new orbit controls. So I can do that. Camera position.set. I don't care about that. All I need is controls.update, I think. Now this is what I need if you have damping. So maybe that's all I need to do. Let's see. Orbit controls not defined. Okay. JSM controls. Well, I don't think I can do those sorts of imports. I think I could do this or something. This is going to be 3JS, JSM build whatever. Maybe it's in 3.module.js. One can hope. No, same thing. Okay, I'm just gonna try to take this straight from the source. Okay, not like that. What's its file called? Give me a break. Include the file separately in the HTML. Examples JS controls. Okay. Orbit controls. Hopefully that'll do it. Same thing. Examples, JS controls. I mean, it's here. Yeah, this looks right. What are you trying to fix? I'm trying to figure out why the positioning of this light isn't right. Right now it shouldn't be right. Now it should be right. This should position this light at this location. And right here it seems like it is. And if I move that light up a little bit so it illuminates that part of it, here it's working perfectly. I wish I had a way to scale this proportionally, but I really don't. But it works perfectly if I don't move my camera first. But if I move the camera from this spot, it gets really crazy. And I don't know why. For example, now it's right in front of this face, but if I move this just a little, all of the glare is gone. And then if I move it back inside, like it starts fading in this direction. So generally, once I move the camera, this starts acting sort of weird. I'm trying to figure out why that is. Because I don't think it was doing it before. Like here, why is this not illuminating this side? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So that's what it is. I'm trying to do it by comparing things with what's done in 3JS. And that's why I'm trying to import this code that 3JS uses. Or the code for the orbit controls in 3JS. Oh, do I actually have to put 3 here? Camera is not defined. That's a better error. Let's call it orthographic camera, I guess. Okay, now I'm gonna stop it rotating. Also, okay, so this is what should happen when you move around with orbit controls. Three.js also has a way to like add a GUI type thing. let me start this over. So it's completely white. Position is 0, 0, 0 being passed. So in Manim, I'll pass a 0, 0, 0. Run this, and I get the same image, which is great. Now when I move up, it should do this. When I move up, it does not do this. So this position must be changing. This position must be changing as I move the camera. The position passed to the shader. Wait. The scene relative light position. And I need to know how it's changing. I need to know the position, or really all of the data passed to the shader when I do that. I think these intensities and stuff are the same. 0, 0, 0, 5, 5, 5, 101. If I look here. 0, 0, okay, so this should be 100. Okay, and it's still not doing right. Okay, so now the goal is to edit 3JS code so that it prints out the shader data passed to the shader on each frame, I guess. Render.lastprograms.get uniforms. I guess I can just move this line here. Oh yeah, what I was saying, on an unrelated note, I'm probably gonna try bringing Manim online using 3JS again. Okay, so now this is being printed over and over and over again. This is 0, 0, 0. Oh, it's... wait, what? It's staying fixed. Why? Wait, is this constantly printing? Now it seems like this is actually frozen. That was weird. Last time I tried to bring it online, you mean? Or last time I was trying to get the lights to work. I tried with 3JS. The big things were, one, there was a few things that I didn't understand about the way that JavaScript functioned, and I was trying to like make threading work or work around the fact that threading doesn't work, and that made things a lot pretty more difficult. And then the big thing was Grant announced he wanted more community support to the OpenGL version. And we were still on the old version. So basically we had to stop to like move everything to OpenGL. Why in the world? And now it's not printing. Not printing anything. Why does this keep freezing? You'll be more successful this time. Yeah, because now... I guess I was just trying to print too much. Yeah, so now the infrastructure matches the OpenGL version, so most importantly, Grant won't come in and say, hey, use this other version that has totally different code. That won't happen. And then secondly, now that I've rewritten the shaders so that I don't use geometry shaders, all the shaders can run on the web. So it's now possible to run the same shaders that run, at least for the OpenGL vectorized objects, that run in Python, run online. So there's a lot more reasons it should work out more now. Point slice map at wait, what? Point lights map dot map. I index that at 0. Map dot map again. Then the key, which I'll put position dot cache. I have no idea what it's doing. Why isn't this printing? Oh, it must be... No, I didn't print it. That'll do it. Okay, so it did that. Let me just... If I move this... Hit 0, 0, 0. And it goes to 0, negative 11, negative 11. Okay, so print Manim's position. That's already printing. Here, I'll be looking at the scene relative light position here. It's 0, 0, 0. And still 0, 0, 0. So that's definitely wrong. Oh, here I'm always passing. Okay, this is where it should go from 0, 0, negative 11. Here it's 0, 0, 0. It's not 0, 0, negative 11. Why? Wait, what in the world? Why is the front not even illuminated? This position... Here, the position of the light is 0, 0, positive 11. So it should go here. This should be 0, 0, positive 11, like this. Run that. Here it's 0, 0, 0. And it goes to 0, negative 11, positive 11. Here it goes from 0, 0, 0, I think. 0, 0, 0 to 0, negative 11, negative 11. Okay, so the Z coordinate is flipped? And why would the Z coordinate be flipped? I thought this is just a simple subtraction. And the Z coordinate is the one that's flipped. The camera looks in the negative Z direction instead of the positive Z direction, so that fact sometimes causes flips in the Z axis to occur. So maybe this isn't the position relative to the camera's position, but it's the position relative to the camera's coordinate space? I think that would make sense. But I'll try doing this. I'll just say this. Oh wait. At 2. Nope, still. Wait. 0, -11, basically -11, and it's still not working. Yeah, not 0, -11, -11, that's passing. Scene relative light position, color distance. Yeah, this is the same stuff. But even like this, it's still dark for some reason. Okay, well, that's really disappointing. What else could it be? The normal matrix for that shouldn't matter. I'm gonna try not doing this, at least for now. And I'll try, see if I can make it work with the rotating. Okay, so I can see if this does the same thing. Updater. This. This takes the object. Then so I want to rotate, so OpenGL. Page matrix x equals, I don't know, just some small amount. Okay. Isn't it rotating the wrong way? Okay, don't do two at the same time. do only the X rotation, which is also broken. But this is too slow. It has to go faster. Not that fast. Gosh darn it. Okay, this makes it really look like something's wrong with the normals or something like that. Like the light isn't aware of the fact that it's rotating. That's what it looks like. Let's see. It's the 3JS code. Okay, faster than that. That's what it should be doing. What else could it have to pass? I wonder if the normal matrix needs to be updated in some way. I pass a hierarchical model matrix. I guess I don't pass a hierarchical normal matrix to the shaders. Which I guess that would be a problem. Let's see. 3 mesh. Where's the normal matrix passed? No, it is a hierarchical normal matrix. Here and here. Let's see what this function does. Self.matrix depend current parent dot normal matrix. Oh. I think this is doing the wrong thing. Return self.normal matrix 3,3. This is returning the 2D version of it, the inhomogeneous one. So you take this normal matrix, which I assume is a 4x4. This needs to be multiplied by the transformation. This should be the model matrix. And what should happen is that since the homogeneous coordinate on the normal matrices is 0, only the rotations should do anything. I think. Still no good though. I guess that would make sense. And this would make sense because this isn't added to any parent. Shouldn't this be accounted for in the view matrix or something like that? These are positions, here's the normals. Let me just look through everything that's passed to this shader. The view matrix and the projection matrix. Model view matrix and a normal matrix. I'm gonna pass that normal matrix. Yeah, I think this is still supposed to be model. Wait. Yeah, this is still supposed to be model matrix. But I guess that's not enough. View matrix. Render camera get view matrix. Okay, I guess I'll see how the view matrix changes over time. So here, well, I still don't totally know what this -1 is even supposed to do. Let me just randomly, wait. Yeah, let me randomly not do that. I don't think that'll make a difference. Yeah, so that's exactly the same. Next thing to check is printing out the view matrix and the model view matrix. The view matrix. And I don't need to print these other things. That's the view matrix. It's not changing. Which actually makes so much sense. Why would the view matrix change if the camera isn't moving? The only thing that should change is basically the model matrix. And that should be it. Okay, so I'm not going to print that. I'm going to print the model matrix. So it takes a model view matrix. Okay, same thing. Okay. This is the model view matrix. And what we'll do now is pause the rotation. So I can look at it here. It's basically the identity with a -11 here. And when I flip this, it turns into that, whatever that is. And here, I'll pause this rotation. Okay, so that paused the rotation. Try to print that model view matrix. Render.lastprogram.getuniforms.map. I think it's like this. .map at model view matrix .cache. I think this will do it. Okay, so it's this. Bring it up. It's this. Are these two the same? So there's 1, that's the same. -0.005. That is this not the same. This one's much larger. Hold on. First of all, you stop flickering. This is like 10 to the -4. This is 10 to the -17. That's basically 0. Okay. This is a 0. 10 to the negative 18. But this isn't 0. Then there's a 0. Those are both zeros. This is 10 to the negative 33, which is 0. But this isn't 0. So it looks like something is up with the model view matrix. The last entries are the same. Negative 11, 1. This is negative 11, 1. This is 0. This is 0. Although it could be the case that the ones related to position, those aren't the only ones that are correct. That's basically a 1. It's not a 0. That's a 0, but that's not a 0. The fourth one, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 0. Fifth one, not 0. This is 0. Sixth one, not 0. 0.06. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's also not 0. Then 1, 0. 1 does have 1 and 0. Okay, so there are definite inconsistencies here. Here's what I'll try. Let me just put the model view matrix straight from JavaScript into Python. Yeah, I guess. Is this even being past the view matrix? It must be. Okay. I'm gonna set the view matrix to that. Okay, let me put that somewhere else. Self.shader uniform. Set uniform model view matrix OpenGL blah 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 blah. This is just a tuple. So I'm gonna replace this. This. Run this. Damn, it's still not the same. Wait, what is even printing here? Oh, it's printing that. Okay. I'm gonna comment this out. Run that. Yeah, it's still not showing the same thing. I would expect it to show the same thing as this. What a pain. Wonder if it's going off the view matrix instead? View matrix times the model matrix. I wonder if it's worth seeing what my old code did. I bet it has the same problem, to be honest. What should I call it? I called it tutorial.working or something. Oh, working.tutorial. No, I think that's too old, actually. Manim 2. Oh. Rid of that one. I'll just stash, I guess. I think this is where I first did it. That star. I need to be really careful I'm not destroying all my stuff. So this is Manim 2. This is Manim not 2. Great. Oh my god. So here, the OpenGL renderer. So this also used lights. Well, it looks like it's doing the same thing. In fact, I probably copy-pasted this. Taking the light position minus the camera position. Point light config at position minus camera position. Yeah, it's doing the same thing pretty much. Scene relative light position, yeah. Although this code didn't have model matrices, I think. Or did it? No, it must have. It's using hierarchical model matrix here. And did it work with this code? Hold on. Now I want to run the same code and see if it worked. Shader data. First triangle, vertex shader example, fragment shader example, projection, model visualization 1, model visualization 2, view visualization. Is this the one? This one didn't have any of the projection shaders, I think. Didn't have this flag. Didn't have that flag. It didn't have the projection shaders. Good job, self. So all I want to do is place a square that's somewhere. I'm building up a lot of windows at this point. And the house. Let me just do this, I guess. Is there no other 3 test? Guess not. I'll just do this. Put it all there. I won't transform the box. And then run the 3 test. Wait, what? Why is that just not appearing? That's weird. Oh, I have to wait or something. Okay, that works as I'd expect. And I have to add an updater to this. Which I don't even know if you can add updaters to meshes in this. Well, it isn't crashing. Say model matrix equals. Wait. I'm only rotating the rotation matrix. Normal. So if I did this, what was it called? Retest. Is it working? I can't even tell. It's working better. That's for sure. Doesn't go as fast. Kind of looks like it's doing what it's supposed to do. Now if I rotate this in JavaScript without the x-axis, if this wasn't frozen, okay, that looks more right. So, but I don't think this would solve the problem though. This is a different problem that also needed to be solved. Fast. So I do this. It still has a totally different effect in Manim space. It has to be one of the view matrices. It has to. And in fact, I know the view matrix is different between these two. Okay, let me keep doing what I was doing. I'm gonna see if it worked in the old code, which I highly doubt, but gotta at least see. Wait, I don't even know if I can. Oh, I can. Oh, it was... Wait, is it doing the right thing? Looks like it is. Although it's red. That's in the old code. If I run it on the new code... Oh, it's brighter here. I have to change it red to make sure. Or change it from red. So I think just like this. I think that's the default diffuse. Yeah, it's 0, 1, 0. That's even dimmer. Oh, the position. Add box. The light position should be 0, 0, 11. Color should be 5, 5, 5. 100. And it's still dimmer. Okay. Wonder if I'll make the materials the same, so just diffuse 0 and 0. The rest of these... Okay, so now it looks like it looked in the new code. If I do this, then it is dimmer. Which makes me think the light problems would probably still happen. Here it's jet black. Why on the bottom would it be black? Oh, because this light is in a fixed location. But this light should be 2. I just can't look at the bottom. Oh, that would make sense, actually. I think. No, it wouldn't. Yeah, no. Okay, well. I know that the old code had the problem too, I guess. These matrices are obviously different. Well, actually, these aren't super different anymore. They are different, but they're not super different. Well, some of the entries are pretty different. This one, that's also 0. What I'm gonna have to do is try just passing all the data 1-to-1 from JavaScript into Python. But I'm not gonna try to do that right now. Right now, I'm going to call the stream. I can't believe it's been only 2 hours. I feel like I've been doing this for 4 hours. It is pretty exhausting. Okay. But that was fun. I didn't get to PR things, unfortunately. But I'll try to fix this. Then PR stuff, the next stream. Cool. So I will see you guys in another stream or the Discord. See ya.